Well, Lyndsay, thanks very much for coming on and chatting to us today and giving us a bit more of an idea about Anthony Nolan.
Thank you very much for having us. I'm excited to hear about your event and be very appreciative of and thank your support.
Yeah, so for the people of Derry and the surrounding areas that are listening into this video, they will have heard about the Anthony Nolan, but they may not know exactly what you guys do, and we're going to go into that a bit more today. But you support people whose lives are affected by blood cancers and obviously rely on a lot of funding, and it's vital for yourselves and it's vital for those people. How difficult is this lockdown period for yourselves to raise those funds?
Yeah, so it's had a significant impact as it has for all charities, but the demand for our life-saving work doesn't stop, and the support for our patients is ever more important. We always have to put our patients first, so we've tried to come up with different creative ways and adapt to the ever-changing, current situation. So yeah, it's been very difficult, but we're hopeful that we can, keep supporting those patients, and they're our absolute priority. So we have found that we've adapted quite well and come up with different inventive ways to get people to continue to support us. So fingers crossed it long continues.
Yeah, exactly. Fingers crossed, and hopefully our virtual walk run will really help towards that. And as I mentioned briefly before, maybe not enough is known, or definitely not enough is known about Anthony Nolan. Fill us in a bit more on the things that we don't know about the charity.
Okay, so we support patients and their families as well who suffer from blood cancer or blood disorders. We sign people up to the stem cell register in the hope that we'll find a match for somebody who's in need of either a stem cell or bone marrow transplant. Our research confirms that donors under the age of 30 lead to better outcomes and survival rates for patients. So that's why we target people to sign up to register in the age range of 16 to 30. It also does show in our research that predominantly it's males, and they're, that it's them that are our sort of main target area. And so that's why we do a lot of work around trying to recruit people and sign people up to register in that area. Some people may or may not know that every 14 minutes someone's diagnosed with blood cancer, and also over 2,000 people in the UK are in need of a bone marrow or stem cell transplant every year. We give 3 people a second chance of life every day, and it costs us £40 to recruit somebody. So each potential donor onto the stem cell register costs us £40 as an organisation. So as well as funds, it's vital for us and to enable us to do our work.
And obviously Oran Boyd, who was a pupil of ours, and we're very fond of him in the P department, and loved his sports. I remember being at the walk for him up in Eglinton, left from a place called the Happy Landing, a pub up there, and the crowd was huge, absolutely huge, and the support was just incredible. It was a special occasion to be there. Obviously, a sad occasion to be there, but a very special occasion. And I know from his passing within school, it certainly affected a lot of people. And it's great that we get to remember him with this virtual walk run that we're doing. How important is things like the walk run to families like the Boyd family and similar families?
Oh, absolutely huge. I can't even put into words. What we received from Oran's family last year was incredible. It was absolutely amazing to see us of those incredible people all getting together and supporting not Oran and his family, but also the charity. So, for this run to go ahead next week, we're just absolutely, in awe of everybody first, especially at this time. It's so hard for everybody in the current situation. So to do something like this, we're hugely appreciative of. Not only is it raise awareness of the work that we do and hopefully encourage people to sign up to our register, but it costs £40 to put onto that register. So for you know, every penny counts for us. So we're incredibly grateful and thankful for you organising it and everyone that's taking part.
And, you know, on the back of that, how can people get involved, and, you know, what can they do in order to be a donor or to find out more information about yourselves?
So there's lots of different ways that people can help support us. In terms of signing up to register, it can be done via our website, so you can check out some more information. Usually, not in these, you know, in usual normal circumstances, we can also attend schools for assemblies, for talks, talk more about the process and go into more detail about how, you know, that actually works. It's a very simple procedure. You literally are a cotton swab and you just go around the inside of your cheeks, the swab for 30 seconds in each side, and that's how we capture DNA, and it then goes transported down to our laboratories, which is where we obviously can try and find and match up a donor to recipient. As I said, the research has shown that male donors are key in successful transplants. So it's something that we would love more people to do, be more aware of, to sign up and register in any way they can. As they just look at our website for more information. We've also been doing lots of different ways to try and get people to sign up and help us support financially. So we've been doing a lot of adapting to the current situation by coming up with some inventive and virtual ways. So we've been doing something called the Fundraising Virtual Quiz, so people can do a sort of pub quiz type, you know, Q&A with their friends on Zoom or through Facebook Messenger. We set the questions after, so all you need to do is get a group of friends together. We also have Zero to Hero, which is we are asking people to run 30 miles in a month. It doesn't matter how many miles you do in a day or whether you do it all in one, you know, it's, or where you do it. We also have we've established the Heathrow Hub, which helps us to transport cells through our emergency appeal. So it helps keep our couriers going and transporting the stem cells to patients across the UK coming in from different countries. We have also trained more staff couriers because a lot of our couriers were at a point where they weren't able to obviously go out and do the job because a lot of them are over the age of 60, so we're unable to continue with that work. So we've done that, and we've created a patient helpline as well, and in March alone we helped over 1,000 patients and their families with any questions or worries and concerns that they had. And lastly, another thing that people can get involved in is we've just this week launched Walking Together Again, so which is the walk that Oran's family took on last year with a huge support from the community. So anyone wanting to take that on again, please do look at our website for more information. We'll have you on board.
Yeah, and I know just chatting beforehand, you mentioned also the Belfast Marathon was a big fundraiser for yourself, and obviously that's not going ahead next year, but you have alternative plans for that?
Yes, so sadly just found out very recently that that's been cancelled. It had originally been for a later date in the year, but unfortunately that's now been deferred to next year. So anyone that had taken it on for us, please would still be part of that. I'd love again to have people sign up to that and run the marathon for us. And even if it's just that, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be the full marathon, but anyone again wanting to take part in that, just please do get in touch with Anthony Nolan. We'd love you to be part of Team Anthony Nolan. And there's, you know, a lot of people have been taking it on over the years, and again, we're just very, very appreciative of all the support you get.
And the staff members in our school, I know, do a bit of running every now and again, and I'm sure they would sign themselves up for that. So I must coax them, convince them to go and do that and sign up for it. I'm sure they've got plenty of time right now anyway, so they can train. Yeah. They're not doing any work, so they can go do the training now, ready for it, can't they? Well, Lyndsay, sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's a good time, but yeah, we'd love to have a team on board. So yeah, please do if you want to sign up. Make it a competition yourself.
They're too competitive. I'm not going to name any names, but some of them are very competitive, constantly showing their watches and how many miles they've done. But that's a discussion for another day.
that's the other good thing about walking this year. For the first time, we've actually are going to be able to link Strava, so the free app Strava are going to be linked to Just Giving pages. So if there's a group or a team of people doing it, it's a really good way to encourage more sponsorship and fundraising, and it also lets you obviously find the bits that you're doing, and it's just quite a nice tool to keep as well. So yeah, if there's for the competitive people amongst you, then yeah, you don't have to run. If there's people out there that aren't a runner, I know I'm not a runner myself, can't run the length myself. So there are lots of different ways for people to get involved. As I said, there's also our Hero at Home as well. So yeah, many ways to get involved. So yeah, please do look at our website if you want ideas or like to.
Well, Lyndsay, thank you very much for your time. It's great to hear about Anthony Nolan, and we'll look forward to showing you some footage from the virtual walk run next week. I'm sure there'll be people sending videos in. There's talk of some socially distanced teams getting together and doing the walk run. So we'll keep you updated on that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I wish you all the best of luck. I hope it goes really well. Hope the sun stays shining for you all. And thank you.
Thank you.